Yo, what's good, bitch-ass nation? KrispyFlakes here, man. For today's video, we are doing a Chicago Bulls realistic rebuild. So this is actually a team that I'm really excited to do just because, like, I know the Bulls are, like, considered in rebuilding mode, but this team is actually really solid. Like, don't look at the record 20-37. Yes, I understand that's not great. But when I say, what I mean by saying they're good is that when you actually look at their team right here, they got some freaking young, good-ass players, guys, that are up-and-coming in this NBA league, and I think this team in 3-4 seasons is going to be on the top of the Eastern Conference, guys. Also, if you guys want me to continue to do these realistic face cam rebuilds, get this video to 1,000 likes, and let me know in the comment section below which team I should do next out there. But yeah, so let's get started on this. Probably do like 3 seasons or maybe 2 seasons in like a 3 or 4 years into the future rebuild or something like that. Not really sure yet. But here we go, guys. So the building block of this team, Lauri Markkanen, the youngest player to reach 100 3-pointers in NBA history. So he's averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds. I definitely like him at the power forward position. It's like, do I think he could play center? Well, probably at times, you know, for like small, I don't want to say small ball, but more if you want to like stretch the floor out and stuff like that. Yeah, he could do that. Chris Dunn has like totally rejuvenated his career. I know last year he was just a rookie and people thought he was kind of a bust, and it's only his second year in the NBA, but I mean, just Minnesota was not a good fit, and sometimes that's the case. You go to one team, it just doesn't work out for you there. I mean, look at Chauncey Billups. It's like it took him a long time before he got to the Detroit Pistons and found a home. So Chris Dunn looks like he found himself a home on the Chicago Bulls, averaging 14 points, 6 assists. I love the 5 rebounds per game, guys, and 2 steals. The dude plays defense. Definitely needs to work on his shot selection and kind of his field goal percentage overall, just because, while that's not, it's not that bad. It's not great, but 3-point shot definitely is something he wants to work on too, but he's only 23, so he has time to do that. We also have Zach LaVine, who came off that ACL injury. He's already coming back and doing great things, guys. Averaging 17 points, getting some rebounds out there. I would like to see a few more assists from him, you know, become more of a playmaker for guys around him. Shooting the 3 ball at 37%. Definitely a guy that is going to stick on this team. Really, these are the 3 guys that I'm really focused on for this video. The rest of the team, you know, you got some nice role players out there. But what this team does need is they need a bit of a better front court in the sense of a center and a small forward. So small forward, I'd love to go for Michael Porter in the NBA draft if possible, or maybe a DeAndre Ayton for that center position for that franchise player, or Marvin Bagley. I would shift him from power forward to center. You know, if we get ourselves a good draft pick, hopefully we do. We still got Bobby Portis on a 2-year deal. He'll be around as a bench player for us. Robin Lopez is definitely a guy I might consider trying to trade in the offseason just because he will be an expiring deal. That can be enticing for certain NBA teams. Denzel Valentine is finally coming into his own in the NBA in his 2nd season and playing pretty nicely. Also a guy that his field goal percentage is not amazing, but he does knock down the 3-point shot and he has good all-around numbers. I always say he's like the shooting guard / small forward version of Draymond Green, who also went to Michigan State. You got Justin Holiday on a 2-year deal. That's not too bad for a backup shooting guard. Jarian Grant, he's pretty solid. So yeah, man, the bench players are definitely here. It's just really the center position, and that it was really needed to improve on, because I do like Denzel as a backup small forward to say the least. But here we go, guys. What I'm going to do is get my starting lineup together. I'll probably just run the default right there. I'm okay with this lineup right here, and we are just going to simulate the rest of this first season and get to the NBA offseason. Okay, so a record of 34-47 to finish this NBA season, 11th in the Eastern Conference, which is kind of what I expect. I really don't expect this Bulls team to make like a big playoff run in the second part of the NBA season in real life. So same way through date, I'll take the W against Detroit Pistons, so actually finished 10th. Kind of wish we'd have lost that game just because, well, I mean, would have been a better chance at getting a better draft pick. Here's all the awards. JJ Barea, 6th man of the year. I did not see that one coming. We do have Chris Dunn at most improved, 13 points, about 5 rebounds and 6 assists and 2.4 steals per game. And his field goal percentage looked like that went up a little bit too, so we definitely worked on that. There's all the awards for you guys that like to see all that out there. All right. Player stats down the season, just to see how everybody's performing out there. And, you know, the stats didn't really change all that much from the beginning of the video, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players on this team averaging more than 10 points. So the scoring is definitely there. Rebounding was definitely a team effort. That's why I want to get a more like ball dominant rebounding type of dude out there. I don't know if that makes sense or not, man. I want a guy that dominates the basketball, I guess, is the best bitch-ass way I can say it. All right, that was an overreaction. Simulate playoffs. And we'll just get through this here and, you know, maybe look at some new coaches out there, see what we can do. I forgot what the coach is. It's one dude from Iowa. I forgot his name. Do you guys like him, Bulls fans? You guys let me know because I might just keep him. I might just keep him on the team. All right. We have the draft lottery staff signing. Going to go straight to that. See what that's all about. And yeah, Fred Hoiberg. That's right. As far as getting somebody else out there, I mean, I don't know who else we could really go for. Maybe JV Bickerstaff, but I guess he's only on a 1-year deal. Let's play him out, guys. See how he does. He has a beat potential at least. So what I am going to do, I think, is simulate through the NBA draft and see what player I can get. Okay, so we have the 12th pick in the draft, so it's not fantastic. I mean, it's not the worst either. There's definitely some good players out there. We have Jaren Jackson Jr. He's from Michigan State, 6'11", so he's pretty solid. We don't need a power forward, though. I'm liking the idea of Miles Bridges on this team. He is the 11th ranked player right there. I mean, he's a beast at Michigan State also, so he could be that small forward of the future on this team right here. What I might see is see if we can maybe trade up in the draft somehow. Let's go to the trade finder right here and actually give up our first round draft pick, because we have the 12th and the 14th pick, so we might be able to package those together and make a swap for one of the other top players. So we got Michael Porter Jr. and Dario Saric. You do have to give up 3 first-round draft picks. So, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, guys. I really do want Michael Porter on this team, though. I feel like he's like the perfect fit. So, 76ers, they get 3 really good players. Or they get 3 draft picks, I should say. They don't really need Michael Porter because they already have Robert Covington, who they paid all that money to. They have Ben Simmons, who's a natural small forward. We also get Dario Saric back, too. Here we get Trae Young. Really don't need him. Al Horford, no, I don't want his old ass on my team. Okay, so some decent players out there, but I think the one that makes the most sense is just the idea of the 76ers getting 3 first-round draft picks, and we get a small forward who we need on this team. So they'll type in all the time in the real NBA draft. You know, draft picks are getting swapped, the rights to players are getting swapped. So welcome to the team, Michael Porter Jr. You are the perfect fit for this Bulls squad. Okay, let's go to rookie signing. So we got Michael Porter Jr., 78 overall player, so that's fantastic. Team player options, we have none of those. Qualifying offers. Okay, so Zach LaVine, we're definitely going to extend that to him. Hopefully he signs for that. David Nwaba, sure, why not? Good defensive player. Noah Vonleh, I mean, he's only 22. He's already 75 overall, so I'm good with that. Let's go to the moratorium period. And as far as like signing any centers out here, I mean, there's a few guys that I could potentially go for. Nurkic would be nice. He is 81 overall. He's only 23. I feel like him and Lauri Markkanen could actually be a nice little 1-2 punch. As far as like shooting, he's not really a three-point shooter. I mean, 0.111% is not great. But 14 points, about 9 rebounds out there, get up 1-2 blocks a game. So definitely a player that can improve upon that. So I am going to offer him a pretty large contract just because I feel like he's a great fit. He's like the center we need and really the player we can grow out here. So I'm going to offer him quite a bit of money here, guys. And probably around, I'm going to give him a $21 million contract. I know there's probably a lot of people that are not like a big fan of that. But I mean, we have money to spend anyway. So why not spend it on a good young center? We'll do that and a player that I think they could realistically get too. So Dwayne Dedmon, I mean, he's a bit cheaper, so we'll offer him about $10 million a year. He's 28 years of age. Would be a nice filler center for now until maybe we get a better draft pick later on, something like that, where we can get a center. Boogie, I don't see him going to the team. Clint Capella, no. DeAndre Jordan, Cantor, no. Yeah, so Nurkic and Dwayne Dedmon, if those guys don't sign, well, I guess maybe we'll make some sort of trade out there to see what we can do about that. Nerlens Noel, not worth no freaking $14 million to me, so I'm not doing that. We got Ed Davis. Is he much of a rebounder? Not really. I'm not like a good rebounder out here. Okay, whatever. We'll see what we can get these guys. Okay, so Zach LaVine, or I'm sorry, Dwayne Dedmon for $31 million, about $10 million a season, 28. He can shoot the 3-ball, guys. I mean, I know he's at 33% on here, but I mean, on the game, it's 75 overall, which is pretty fantastic. So spread out the floor, you don't have him Lauri Markkanen in the corners or something like that. His rebounding is at 91. His shot block is a 70. That's not fantastic, but it's okay. I'm going to agree to it for now. Yeah, Nurkic he decided to go back to the Portland Trail Blazers. So yeah, Dwayne Dedmon for a season, or 3 seasons, I should say. Could use him as trade bait later on if needed. Besides for that, though, I think we're pretty much set. Our bench is looking nice and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is what our team has looked like so far, guys. Actually, now simulate the rest of the offseason. A team offered $25 million for 3 seasons for Zach LaVine. I did match that offer just because, like, I don't want to get rid of this dude. I mean, he's athletic and can shoot the basketball, so that's actually very valuable. It is a lot of money here, but only being 23 out there, it's like I'm okay with it. It's not great. It's not like it was a 4 or 5 year deal, so 3 seasons, not all that bad. We'll see what we can do. We got the man Dwayne Dedmon. What I'm thinking of doing here, though, is see if I can potentially package away Bobby Portis or Dario Saric and try to get a first-round draft pick, just because, like, both these guys are very similar type of players. They're both very young, so they should be able to get some sort of good trade value for them. We still do have Robin Lopez on the team, but it's only for 1 season, so I'm okay with that. Really don't need to trade him. Although if we package them with Dario Saric or Bobby Portis, then who knows, maybe we can actually get an upgrade at the backup center position. So let's go with Trade Finder. I think personally I'd rather have Dario Saric because we do have that team option on him too, so he'll be a lot cheaper going forward. So yeah, Bobby Portis, we are going to see what we can get for him. Hopefully a first-round draft pick. Not sure if we will or not, but we'll see. Top 3 protected and J.R. Smith for a season. We also get rid of the bitch-ass contract of Cristiano Felicio. So I'm already liking that deal a lot right there. Although, is J.R. Smith, is he a player option? Oh, he has a team option. Okay, so even better. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice. Terry Rozier. I really don't need him. John Collins, don't really want him. I mean, not that I don't want him, we just don't really need him. Here we get a top 3 protected from the Jazz. Okay, so some pretty nice offers out there. Kyle Kuzma, I don't realistically see that happening, him going to the Bulls. But as far as Bobby Portis going to the Cavaliers, you know, the draft pick's not going to be all that high anyway, so for them it makes sense, and they get rid of J.R. Smith. So that's okay for me, man. Plus they get a good young player alongside LeBron James and Bobby Portis. So here we go. Welcome to the team, and a top 3 protected draft pick 2021. Sure, why not, man? And we get J.R. Swish out there, so he's a beast. I mean, he's not really a beast, but he's okay. He does some pretty good things on the basketball court from time to time. All right, so all of a sudden, our team was looking like this, and besides the center position, which I'm not absolutely in love with Dwayne Dedmon, but it's something for now. The team was looking pretty good as far as making the playoffs. I think we could definitely slip into like the 8th spot, possibly. But it definitely is going to be a few seasons before we really make some noise. So I'm going to go ahead, simulate this season, and see just how good the Chicago Bulls team can really do. Okay, so the Eastern Conference was like extremely weak this second season right there, guys. The Bulls finished second place, just over 50 wins on the season. So Michael Porter came to this team, must have been a huge time difference maker. And plus the development of Lauri Markkanen, Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, players like that. Simulate through date against the Cavaliers. We're going to see what this is all about. And man, 52 wins in the second season is absolutely fantastic. We are definitely ahead of schedule. Marvin Bagley still got Rookie of the Year over Michael Porter, although he is probably a replacement for Dirk Nowitzki, so he had a lot of touches out there. 6-man Marcus Gasol on the Grizzlies. I don't know how that's possible. How's that man a 6-man? I really don't know. All NBA teams looking like this. Got any Bulls up here? We do not. Chris Dunn all defensive. I like seeing that at least. I like seeing that. All right, player stats on the season. Probably a lot of balanced scoring again, I'd probably say. Michael Porter, guys, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Zach LaVine over 20 points, definitely being worth that $25 million contract. Lauri Markkanen up to 17 points, about 8 rebounds, so pretty similar numbers to last season. Dario Saric actually played really nice, 4th in scoring on this team. A lot of times, you know, probably played alongside Lauri Markkanen in the front court. Got Chris Dunn at 12 points, again, that defensive, you know, all-first team. So our bench played great. Dwayne Dedmon, for $10 million a season, I mean, he did okay out there. He had a few, you know, 1-2 blocks a game, got a few rebounds. The rebounds still not quite where I want this team to be at, so I don't know if he's going to make it into the next season or not. Maybe not as a starter, so that's definitely a position I really need to look at improving. But we'll see how this playoffs goes. First round, we do have the Atlanta Hawks, so simulate current round right there, and come on, man, let's get him, man. Get him, man. 4 games went all right. Very nice. Closeout game, 30 points for Zach LaVine. We got 22 for Michael Porter and 21 for Lauri Markkanen on 7 for 9 from 3. And then Dwayne Dedmon. This dude got stop shooting threes. You're not a 3-point shooter, bitch ass. Okay, moving on. Toronto Raptors. Simulate current round. Ooh, okay, it was a 7-game series. Got them 4 games to 3. Zach LaVine, 21 points. 20 for Michael Porter and 20 for Denzel Valentine. All right, Milwaukee Bucks. Chicago Bulls. Number 1, number 2 seed. Damn, we are way ahead of schedule here, guys. All right, I can't even be mad about that. Like, I didn't even think we were going to make, like, a high playoff seeding this season. Way ahead of schedule. Michael Porter definitely looking like a superstar in the NBA. Zach LaVine still doing great things out there. I can't even rage, man. It is what it is. Like, yes, we got to the Eastern Conference. We got 1 more season left in this rebuild. I was going to do, like, a flash forward so this team could, like, get up, you know, a little bit ahead in schedule, but the teams are already doing really good, so no need for that. I am going to go to the NBA draft real quick, see what I can do on that. Maybe try to trade up if possible and try to get ourselves maybe a starting caliber center. Well, there was not a lot of good players left, guys. I had the 28th pick in the draft. So with my pick, I took the next Michael Jordan of Chicago, the man that is going to lead the NBA in steals before he even goes into the NBA, the man himself, LiAngelo Ball. From Lithuania, 6'5" shooting guard. So 6'6" overall. Not going to get a minute of playing time. Maybe 1 minute. I might give him 1 minute. All right, team player options. Oh, look at all. This is beautiful, guys. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 of our major players out there. Unfortunately, bitch-ass Omer Ashik decided to accept his player option. I would too, because being 6'9" overall, you ain't getting no $12 million contract anywhere else. As far as J.R. Smith, he's 33, so I really don't want to bring him back. I mean, his scoring wasn't all that valuable to this team anyway. I really don't need him, so I'm gonna let him walk. See if we can use that money to go for a center, because we do have a lot of money off the books now. Nuwaba, I would totally take him back to be backup shooting guard. I know he's not much of a shooter, but he's more like a defensive guard, right? So him and Chris Dunn can play in the backcourt at times would be absolutely crazy. Okay, so I wanted to get a center. Yo, you know what, man? Dwight Howard, we could afford him, guys. Dwight Howard for a season or two. I mean, 85 overall. We just made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That would actually be a decent fit. He would come on this team and not be asked to do a lot. Still average, 12 points, 11 rebounds last season, over 1-2 blocks a game. I'm kind of liking the idea of this. Just maybe for like 2 seasons or so. What other centers do we have? There's no other like great options. Why not, man? Vucevic would be solid, I suppose. He's not like much of a rebounder. He's more like a scoring oriented center. So I don't know how I feel about that. But yo, Dwight Howard, he's really actually come into his own again on the Charlotte Hornets. So I don't know. I like the idea of it. Yeah, I guess 92 defensive rebound for Vucevic isn't bad. Shot block at 72. I'm going to offer a contract to Dwight Howard, guys. I'm going to give him 3 years, I think. He's 33, though. 2-year deal. 2 years. I'm going to give him $20 million a season. I have the money to spend. So why not, man? Why not let it fly? Just like Chris Smooth says. 2 years, $20 million. Let's get it. Come on, Dwight. Be that final piece on this team. Ooh, we're over. Okay, so I got to let go of some players. Oh, yeah, Robin Lopez. Be gone thoughts. Who else? Yeah, J.R. Smith. We're down to rights there. Still can't afford him. Jarian Grant. Noah Vonleh. Don't really need him back. Jarian Grant. David Nwaba. I mean, I have Justin Holiday, so I would rather have David Nwaba just because, like, he's cheaper, so we'll see if that works. Okay, I can now get him just because I don't need Justin Holiday and David Nwaba, so I'm going to go with David just for being the cheaper player. So all of a sudden, Dwight Howard is on this team, and he's, like, exactly what we need at center. We got Dwayne Dedmon for a backup 6-man. That is fantastic. I had money to spend anyway, so why not spend it on a player that can actually help you right now win? Because the rest of the center is just not really all that great. And we have our starting lineup all set up here, guys. I mean, I'm really happy with what the team is looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. And maybe we can actually win a championship this season. Okay, so this is what the team has looked like so far. Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, Michael Porter, Lauri Markkanen, and Dwight Howard for our starting 5. Dwayne Dedmon, Saric, and Valentine for our big 3 out the bench. I definitely need to upgrade the point guard and shooting guard positions just because David Nwaba decided to go to a different team anyway. So we can definitely do something about that. I'm really thinking just like a 9-man rotation because Denzel can play point guard also at times. I mean, he's did that for Michigan State a lot. So I am going to do a trade of, let me toss in Mike James, Andrew Harrison. I'm going to toss in a future first-round draft pick, see what that can get us. Because really, I want that big-time, 6-man guard off of our bench. So here we got John Henson, Deladova, no. Brook Lopez, no. Come on, man, give me a point guard. Come on, 2K. Tyus Jones, Saul Livingston. That's not too bad because Tyus Jones, he's got 83 3-point shots, mid-range, good shooter out there. We could put him at shooting guard. He's 6'2", so a little on the short side for a shooting guard, but it would be okay, I think. TJ McConnell, James Young, Terry Rozier. Okay, that's not bad either. Here we got Shabazz. So I mean, in this case, we gotta go with LiAngelo, guys. Gotta go with LiAngelo. Yeah, Shabazz. Wow, he's a really good shooter too. I think I might take Shabazz actually. Just because he's only, what, 28? Yeah, give me Shabazz. And we also get Bruno Mars. Perfect. I love it. All right, we got that now. And that lets us run like a, like a 9-man rotation probably. Yeah, we'll do that because both these guys can play the shooting guard position if needed. So, yeah, man, all of a sudden, as far as the championship team, I feel like this team could definitely do it this season, guys, because Dwight Howard is going to fill that void at center that we've kind of been lacking for this entire video. And all these guys have just come together so nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate this final season and see if we can win ourselves an NBA championship. Okay, so another great season record of 56-25, second place this time to the Milwaukee Bucks. So that is going to be a big rivalry for this team for many years to come, it looks like. Simulate through date and a W to end the season. Same record as the Bucks. Russell Westbrook MVP, RJ Barrett Rookie of the Year, Marcus Gasol 6-man once again. So stupid. Dylan Brooks Most Improved. All NBA teams looking like this out there. See if Lauri made it. And he did not. He did not make it. Come on, 2K. Okay, player stats on the season. What do we got? We have Michael Porter at 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Lauri Markkanen at 18 points, 7 rebounds. Zach LaVine about 17 points, 10 for Chris Dunn. Dwight Howard 9 points, 8 rebounds. So come on, man. Why y'all these bitch ass sons come on my team? Y'all don't want to do shit. You want to play like shit. Bullshit. God damn. I give you bitch ass $20 million a season, Dwight. Soft as toilet paper, man, just like Kobe Bryant said. Just like Kobe said. Dwayne Dedmon could have played that for freaking half the money. All right, well, here we go, guys. Playoff time. Don't piss me off, Ronnie. You already see the shit that I'm freaking dealing out all my Monopoly money here. Y'all better give me that championship. Simulate against the Washington Wizards. Simulate current round. All right. Got them 4 games to 0. Good start. Good start. 29 for Michael, 26 for Lauri Markkanen, 11 for Zach LaVine. The bitch Howard 2 points, 7 rebounds. Here we go. I'm freaking feeling lightheaded now, guys. Too much screaming. I already have trouble breathing as is. Boston Celtics, seem like current round. Got them 4 games to 1. Here we go. Laurie Markin, 29-12, 24 for Michael Porter. Dwight Howard, 10-9. 4 blocks. I like seeing that. Good job. Had you a game. Is that Michael Beasley on the Celtics? Yo, where's Kyrie? Oh, there he is. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. We got the Bucks. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, man. Simulate current round. Hey, we got him 4 games here. Let's go, babe. Oh, my God. We got Golden State. You guys are still relevant? 31 for Michael, 18 for Levine. I mean, freaking Michael Jordan out there. Michael Porter. Actually shut down Giannis pretty nicely. All right, here we go. Golden State Warriors, man. Simulate current round. Oh. Let's go. We've been 4 games to 0. Let's go, baby. Okay, Dwight, I know you play like a bitch ass, but we still won 4 games to 0. Chris Dunn, Finals MVP. That's the man right there, guys. That's the man. Clamped up Curry and everything. Almost 3 steals a game. Low key, guys. High key. Clamped up Curry. 16 points. 8 assists. 3 steals per game. Oh my God, dude. Yo, this freaking Bulls team did some work out there. I'm not going to lie, guys. I did not really expect to win a championship this video. I thought I was just going to, build a nice team. But, man, I'm going to say, Bulls, you guys have a good team up and coming. Like, if you guys are thinking you're doing something wrong out there, do not think that. You guys have some good talent, young talent, guys that just need to come together, work on the chemistry. And in a few seasons, you guys could potentially be winning NBA championship. Anyway, my friends, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.